Welcome to NobelBiz webinars.
Let's kind of now hop into the next big thing in questions we get all the time, right? One of the ideas here is attestation. We hear it thrown all the time. Attestation, there's three types of attestation. I want A-level attestation. Can you give us some insight into when we talk about those three levels of attestation, what you know about them and how that may impact customers making calls or the call centers making calls outbound?
Right. So going back to that point of understanding what the originating service provider's responsibilities are and then what the terminating service provider's responsibilities are, both with the objective to keep bad traffic off of the network or bad traffic reaching a subscriber, right? So let's go in with that mindset. So when we look at the attestation, that is for the originator of the traffic. That is their attestation of what they know about who is delivering a call. So it takes 2 points, 2 elements. That is, who's the entity behind the call, and then what is their authorization for use of the number. If you have, let's call it verifying, vetting, whatever the words that are being used out there today, it's a local policy that an originating service provider will have to implement to achieve those 2 elements. I think A-level attestation is a bit more challenging for voice service providers who are 1, 2, 3 removed from the enterprise. And Christian, that's a whole another topic of how do we close that gap. But it will be a challenge to be able to sign calls with an A-level attestation for all traffic that you originate. So they'll probably find themselves more in the B range. So with B, you're basically saying, I know that they're authorized to use the number, but I may not know who the entity is behind this particular number. And it can also be the reverse. Maybe I know the entity behind the number, but I don't know if they're authorized to use the number because they brought the number to me. So we're going to be in a world of that. C will be for like a gateway attestation. I don't know anything. It's just passing my network, or I'm originating these calls, which you shouldn't be doing, but sure, I'm originating these calls and I know nothing about anybody who gave me the information to originate. Let's hope we're not taking that approach.